Hello everybody, HectiX here, and welcome back to Kaido Racer. Now in the last segment we took care of more of Rocco, Zhao, and Aso, and we've managed to get the Slasher, as you can see on screen. So we can finally take care of him. Let's send him his message back. As well as we did get a few medals, and sadly we did lose to a few rivals last episode. I did go in and check what may have been wrong with my Skyline, and I realized, well, some new parts I put on it, it reset the actual settings, so I had to redo the settings, so that was why. So hopefully this goes a lot more smoothly. Now I am in the Impreza because we do have some more medals to do, but before we get into that, I do want to go through the question. So, the question from last episode was, what was the last car Mazda made using a rotary engine? And the answer to that question is the Mazda RX-8. That was the last car they made using that wonderful rotary. So for those that guessed that in the comment section, good job, you got the question correct. If you've had to Google it, well, you've learned something new. Now the question for this episode is when Lexus decided to make the LFA, they used a digital dash. Why? Why was the reason they used that digital dash? So leave your answers down in the comment section down below, and I will let you know the answer to that question next episode. And without further ado, now that that's taken care of, let's get these next two medals and move on with the game, shall we? So, first Aroha. I don't have to change anything with the Impreza, I don't believe. So we have a hill climb, 5 minutes and 34 seconds. Now I have tuned this a little bit more. I've given it more power and everything, thinking maybe I'd use this instead of the Skyline, but when I realized that the settings had changed, well, kind of got me thinking maybe I don't need to use the Impreza just yet. I probably will end up using the Impreza here for the final boss when it comes time to actually race him. So, here we go. Got a long climb ahead of us. Probably could have been flat out through there. Ooh. No sense in trying to go through that smoothly because that corner is always terrible anyway. And now, finally on the hill climb. So hopefully, this Impreza here does actually a lot better than before, having more power and whatnot. It definitely has the pick up and go out of these corners though. Compared to the Skyline, oh my god, this thing picks up speed really friggin' quick. Oh my god, that's gonna catch me out. Yeah, that's gonna catch me out. 'Cause I'm so used to how the Skyline handles, right? So having this thing, oh my god, I'm going in these corners a lot faster than I'm accustomed to. However, it does feel like it understeers a lot more though. Now I do have everything stiffened because, well, it makes sense. Grip the road, I really don't need a soft suspension. Considering the roads aren't really that rough, I don't really need to use it. So having the stiffer suspension should help, but hopefully it doesn't make it too oversteery and too understeery at the same time. Considering I've stiffened the front and the back by 10% for both the shocks, springs, and the dampeners. Well, springs, dampeners, and the stabilizer. So hopefully this goes relatively well. It's working so far. My driving isn't very good, but car's handling relatively well. I'm still not one for how this thing handles. It just doesn't suit me. Just something about it. But it's nice to have some better brakes on it though, considering when I used this last time, I think I had level 3s. level 3s or 4s. I've got the level 5 brakes on this thing now, and it actually wants to stop. So that's a benefit. But yeah, as a hill climb car, this thing actually isn't too bad. But drifting wise, I don't know if I'd use this thing over the Skyline. This thing would be great for time attacks. That much I am very certain about. Very good for time attacks. And the tires are shot. I just realized that. I don't know how long they've actually been shot, but that was a terrible hairpin. But the tires are pretty much gone. I'm surprised there's still even any rubber on it left. Those tires must be bald by now. Because I do know I'm running the sports level 5s. I could have switched to the racing tires, but I'm like, well, I've got enough power and torque and everything. I should be okay to do this run using sports tires. All the time I'm losing through the corners, I can make up relatively easily. So through that little chicane, and this one, and it's a run to the line. And there we go. We beat it by over a minute. Damn! This thing really does fly. Holy crap. Well, there's another medal out of the list. And the last one, we're done with first Aroha during daytime. So, Shield of Pertinax. I do believe I said that correctly. So, that's done. We can move on. So, wave goodbye to daytime first Aroha. On to second Aroha. So, I do have the car ready for this, so let me quickly switch to it. There's the Evo. Because I do believe, yes, it is indeed the Mitsubishi Cup. So we got to get 120,000 points. So, for those of you that remember the last time I used the Evo, I definitely didn't have that much power and torque before. So yes, this has also been upgraded as much as I can get it. Well, with hand-me-downs. So let's see how well this does. And I am on sports tires, I do believe. So I should be on sports tires. If not, this is probably going to go badly. Crossing my fingers, I'm on sports tires. So, 120,000 points. Oh yeah, definitely feels a lot stiffer than the Evo, or than the Impreza. There we go. But yeah, it's definitely a lot stiffer. It's a lot more understeery than the Impreza was. So in a way, the Impreza is very, very susceptible to oversteer, as well as a lot of understeer. But this Evo, no word of a lie, it's just mostly understeer, and it feels very stiff. So between the two, I prefer this Evo the way it handles. Oops, I did not mean to touch the wall there. That sucks. There goes a lot of points. At least I got that 10,700 point drift on the previous corner. That was nice. Ooh, nearly lost it there. But yeah, this thing, honestly, I like it. Even though I'm killing the heck out of the tires. But tires don't matter in this game, so... well, in terms of how many you go through. That what sucks, like every run you do, you have to pay for new tires. That would really suck. Oh my god, would that ever suck. And I think I'm gonna hit the wall here. Yep. Too quick. Damn. I got 10 corners. Ooh, that's not good. Ten corners. I'm cutting it close. cutting it really close. Yikes. 6 corners now. Gonna keep it nice and easy here because I'm expecting one of these to be a... Oh, guess not. I think it's just a hairpin. Whew. Definitely coming down the wire. So 5 corners to get 10,000 points. And we're good. Barely. I was actually kind of thinking I wouldn't get that. That was coming really down to the wire. Not gonna lie. But there we go. That's that medal done. So we got the Perilous medal. So we can cross that one off the list. Don't remember how many we're at. I think we're at, what, like 24? 25? Something like that. We're definitely past the halfway mark. I remember that much. So now I can switch back to my skyline. I will use the Impreza, but only if I absolutely need to. But anyway, wave goodbye to Second Aroha for daytime. We're done there. So these are the last 3 tracks we got. So, Rocco it is. Well, first up. So, middleweight duel here. 27,500 points. Okay. Now, hopefully, the skyline definitely feels a lot better and it accelerates a lot better than it did last episode. Because I definitely had to tweak the settings. They were all reset. So, let's see how this goes. Definitely gets off the line better. Oh yeah, that's the oversteer I remember. Okay, maybe it's a bit too stiff. Also, I did do a minor change. I put 5% more of the power to the back, so it's a 35-65 instead. Don't know if that's doing much or if that's made it a little bit more unbalanced. It's helping in a way, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword, right? Those high-speed corners are going to be an absolute pain in the ass. So, there we go. That's done. More money, or useless money to the bank. So how many do we need? Let me quickly check here. When it changes over, we need 40 of them. Okay. Glad I still kept my Type R. I still have my Civic sitting in my garage. Specifically for that event. So a middleweight duel for this. It's a hill climb, 35,000 points. Okay. That doesn't seem too bad. But it is Zhao we're talking about here. God, I hate Zhao. All these long sweeping corners. Well, I do know if I fail this, I do believe I can get another shot at giving it a go, so... Here we go. 35,000 points. Good so far. We almost actually have half of it. There we go. Another clean section. We're up at 20,000 points. Yeah, definitely having that 5% more of the rear has helped a little bit. In terms of doing stuff like that. Ooh. Oh, didn't get it. Dang it. There we go. That made up for it. And we're good. 6 corners to spare. Not bad. Probably could have had that one less of a corner, but didn't get that bonus. Oh well. We can move on to ASO now. What do we have here? Just the middleweight duel again. So 6,000 points. That shouldn't be too difficult to get. Now I am hoping the lover we lost to last episode reappears, because I really would like to add her to the list. So, I don't know when the next time she will appear will be, so I did try and Google it to see if there was any information on them, and there's absolutely none. It only wants to give me TXR Drift 2, which is the one I'm not playing and the one I don't like that much. So I can't seem to find anything on this specific one. So if anybody has any information on this specific Kaido, drop a comment with a link and everything. If you have a website with all the information on it, I would like to know. That actually would help quite a bit, especially for later on when I'm trying to get other lovers to appear. But anyway, ASO is done. We're done for daytime. We can move on to nighttime. So, good. It's clear. I was hoping it would stay clear. Now, hopefully, having this set up has made the skyline better. And I did look at the rivals for Hakone. There's only 5 left. We only have 5 from here that we're missing. So, I hit the button. Damn it. Anything in Haruna? Nope. What about Akagi? Nope, nothing here in Akagi either. So, first Aroha. Nobody. Wow, we don't have very many people tonight. Second Aroha. Oh, a lover. Good, good. So, Beat Slice and an STI Impreza. I've got more power and torque, and I'm lighter, so I should be okay here. So, FL battle, which means I start ahead of her, so to beat her by 150 meters. No aim first Aroha here, or second Aroha, I think we are. Yeah, second Aroha. Maybe. Maybe. That's a big maybe. Although her car doesn't look too bad. Although I don't like the mud flaps, but that's just me. At least on this game, they look bad. Not gonna lie. But doesn't matter. So, let's see how much we can beat her by. So hopefully, we can actually beat her by 150 meters. Brakes. Might want... thinking about it. I don't know if I should increase the steering angle. Because I only have it set to +1, so it's 1 tick wider than normal. I don't know if I should increase that to a +2. Maybe. But then again, might make the car a bit too oversteered when it comes to drifting. Might make it too uncontrollable. So I don't know. I'll really have to think on that one. It's manageable right now, but I think it could probably be taking these corners a little bit quicker if I had more steering angle. So we're getting close to the 150. At the end of the straightaway, we should be good, actually. There we go. And she's on the list. So we made up for the one we had previous. So Yumi Takada is added to the list of lovers. And I'm going to skip over Rocco. I'm going to go to Zhao, Aso, and then we'll take care of Rocco. We'll save the slasher for last. But there's nobody here in Zhao, apparently. So, on to Aso. There should be people here. There we go. This is not going to be a super quick episode. Just looking at my time, I was like, wow. Barely any time has gone by. So we have an R34 here for a time attack. And, ooh, a supporter with a drift event. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to do the drift event first. Because out of the two here, I'm more scared of the drift event. So, better to take care of the more challenging one first. Considering I'm not good at drifting. So, at least it's another Impreza. Hopefully his score wasn't too high. Again with the weird mud flaps, though. They just don't look good in this game on any car. And I can't be the only one to say that. It just does not look good. So, what's his points total? 17,010 corners. Yeah, I'm fine. I should be fine. Considering I have, what? Usually they do doubles, so what? 8 to 9 corners would be the usual for entry events. So having an extra 1 or 2 corners, I should be okay. So, till he's off the map, and let's go. Now this one's gonna, hopefully, ooh. That one I was about to say is probably gonna catch me out, and sure enough, it did. Oh wow, I'm surprised I didn't hit the wall on that one. I genuinely thought I was going to. Okay, so 3 corners in, we already have pretty much almost the points required. And we're good. There we go, beat him by 600 points. In 4 corners. Not bad. So, 2 million to the bank. And now we can take care of that R34. So it's a time attack. He's got more torque than me, but I've got more power and I'm lighter. Maybe have... I don't know. I don't know if having more torque would be better. I do believe having more power is better for a hill climb. But at the same time, too low of torque and you have no pickup and go with that power. It's a really big balancing act. I can't figure out, or I can't determine it properly. But let's see, how much are we going to beat him by? I'm not pulling away too much, looking at the mini-map. Oh, so are we at the top of the hill? Wow, so he wanted to do a race on the top summit of the mountain pass. Okay. And we're good, because the finish line is legitimately right up here. Because this is the top. So we left him in the dust. Didn't beat him by 10 seconds, though. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We still won. So we got how much for that? 2.5 million. Not bad, not bad. So we have 2 tricksters left and 2 normal rivals. Hopefully one of these offers better parts for this skyline. So Muffler V level 8. Well, you're a jerk. I would love some better parts for this skyline, but oh well. So we'll bet some money. So we have to beat him by 150 meters, or we have to go to the goal. Because it's an FL battle. Mind you, he does have a nice R33 though. Not gonna lie. I really do like the R33 in that midnight purplish color. Looks so nice. Or just midnight purple in general looks really well done. If I can't have a skyline in white, I would definitely be taking a midnight purple. Definitely. 100%. But let's see how difficult he's gonna end up being. Okay, still has better acceleration than me. That doesn't surprise me. But my acceleration definitely has improved, considering I did change the gear ratios to be a lot shorter. As you... excuse me. as you can clearly see by looking at my tachometer, my speedo in general. I am not good at that section. I'm gonna have to get better for that when it comes time to fight the final boss. Because that, believe it or not, if I remember correctly, is a make or break section, considering he goes charging in there, so there we go. Barely got that. He kept up with me all the way down the hill, which I fully expected. So Muffler V level 8 to the massive list of parts that I have sitting away collecting dust. And we can move on to this guy, an RS4 Avant. So SP battle, it's downhill. More power and torque, but I'm 300 kilos heavier, or 300 kilos lighter, not heavier. I'm not 1900 kilos, are you nuts? Oh, jeez. This thing was 1900 kilos, oh my god. Actually, I don't know if there are any cars in this game that go over 2000 kilos. I don't think so. I do know the heaviest car that I currently own is like 1800 kilos. So, and I believe it was a Mercedes, or it was the R6 version of that, of the Avant in front of me. So, hitting the brakes. Was hoping that would go a lot smoother. But here's where his power is probably going to be more of a blessing. Him in his boat, trying to figure out how to get past. Well, I think I just lost this event, unless I can somehow squeeze by here. Nope. Too much of a boat. Too much of a boat for me to get past him. Well, luckily for us, he's just a normal rival and I can try again if he's still there. Just lost 2.4 million though. But I think he's still here. Yep. Let's give this a go. This is where I'm going to be accumulating losses. I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully this time we can figure out how to get around his massive friggin' boat. He gets a better launcher, so I'm gonna block him. Considering he just does not give any friggin' room. Hopefully he's not too much of a bully. And by a bully I mean shoving me into corners because of all of his power. Whoa! I just got screwed. Okay. Yeah. Where is it? Time to up the ante. As much as I did not want to have to use the Impreza, I think it's time I up the ante. More power, more torque, and I'm another 200 kilos lighter. So he wants to play hardball, I can play hardball. So 2 losses on this massive behemoth of a boat. Let's not make it a third. So we're up to what, 6 losses now? Not so easy is it now, buddy? And I've got definitely a much more faster and more potent of a car. Also, I just realized my name has changed. Last Key Man. So yeah, this is definitely going a lot smoother. I may have to stick to the Impreza here. Just so I can play ball with these guys. As much as I would love to beat the entire game with nothing but the skyline, I think I'm going to need to switch to this Impreza just to play ball. Because I'm putting myself at a massive disadvantage, I feel. But there we go. I know you can't see it, but I'm flipping him the bird right now. So, anyway, hopefully that doesn't get my video demonetized for just saying that I am. Anyway, I'm going to stick in this Impreza for the time being. I definitely don't need it against him. We'll probably need it against this RX-8. So I'm going to keep it. So we'll bet money. Also, wait, hold up. Before we do that, I can't remember. Yes, this is the RX-8 we lost to last episode. So, now that I've got more power behind me, let's kick his ass. Get some revenge. Hopefully we don't lose again. Now, it shouldn't show his cutscene, I don't believe, right? Yeah. So he starts ahead of us. We gotta try and get past him and beat him by 50. Okay. And I'm in a better car, so there we go. Easy to get around. Hard to keep behind me. So I remember this RX-8 always giving me issues when I originally played through the game, because I did race him then too. Glad there's no SP bar, because that would have been terrible. So, excuse me, coming through. You have to fight dirty with them, you really do. As much as I don't want to fight that dirty by just shoving them into corners like that, I really don't have an option. They just don't move otherwise, they hog the road, and you will never get around them. There we go. So, we got our revenge, and I definitely need to use the Impreza for that. I don't think I would have won with R32. But we can move on to the last rival here. Make a, 2.1 million? Considering we lost, 5? I do believe almost. From just that RS4 Avant that we had to fight 3 times. Considering we lost twice. So we should single-handedly have this victory. I highly doubt he's going to prove too difficult against the Impreza here, considering this is my fastest car. So, at least he shouldn't, but he's not doing too bad. I guess these lower speed corners are actually helping him in a way. And as well as he probably doesn't have to deal with understeer. Because that's what I'm dealing with right here. All the understeer in the world. And we're good. So, that's the last ASO rival for tonight. We just have to do Rocco now. And hopefully then we get a bunch of new parts I can stick on my Skyline to make it better. So, on to Rocco. Is the lover here? No. Damn. I was really hoping she would appear again. So, we only have 2 rivals tonight. So, weight level 5. Okay. Well, I was hoping a little bit more, but that's okay. Oh, this guy's offering a Garaya. Nice. This will be an easy run. Sadly, it's a pink Garaya, but it's a Garaya, which I'm promptly gonna sell afterwards because I don't need it. Don't need it at all, so. Custom Imura. I do believe I said that right. Because 2 eyes next to each other makes E, if I'm not mistaken. In Japanese, so. definitely feel a lot more all over the place with this Impreza here, not gonna lie. It's definitely not as stable as the R32. It's a lot more chaotic trying to control. Also, that could be partly down to the setup that I have. Even though it's the exact same setup, but that's besides the point. Anyway, let's take care of the slasher here finally. And then we just have ASO slasher to deal with. So here I thought he was in a Supra, but I think that was a previous rival. So weight reduction level 5. Bet some money for that. And oh, he wants a hill climb. Excuse me. So I start behind him because it's an LF battle. So if I can get ahead of him and beat him by 50 meters, I'll be impressed. Considering, again, I am not very good at this track. So, yeah. That is a nice Evo he has there. And again, not a fan of the mud flaps. Took the mud flaps off, that's a very clean looking Evo. But, oh well. Hopefully this goes smooth. Hopefully I don't lose. So, 3.41 kilometers to the top goal. And around him on the first corner, because I got a hell of a better launch than him. Actually, I didn't check how much horsepower and torque he's pulling. Wow, that did not last long at all. In fact, I've had other rivals be a hell of a lot longer than that. But, there we go. Rocco is done. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Well, we still have to worry, but not by much. Anyway, weight reduction level 5 and a cutscene. Okay, now that that's done, we got 3.5 million as a clear bonus. Some new emails, some new information, and it's cloudy, which means it's raining. But really, only 9 new information. That's a bit disappointing. I thought I would have a little bit more than that. Anyway, let's check the online stuff, see what we got. I don't know if we'll get any new sponsors. Oh, we did. So we got Kakinoki Racing. I think I said that right. Speed license. Oh, we got the Mines Evo 7. Another Impreza. DC5. Brighton. I do believe that's an Evo. Targa Top. There we go. Is that 33? And that's it. So, no new parts, just sponsors. So, considering looking at the time, you know what? We'll do the sponsors this episode. So, let's just go quickly do that. So, tie up sponsors. So, air cleaner level 4, which is useless. Another air cleaner level 4, useless. Engine level 6 for Mazda cars. Oh, wait, no, we already have that. Brighton, here we go. Engine level 6 for Mitsubishis. And engine level 6 for Boxer engines for Subaru. But I believe I have a level 8 engine in this, so that's completely useless to me. And that is everybody here. So, let's take care of this one first. I start ahead, so basically using the same car that I'm currently driving. So, this should hopefully not be too difficult. Don't have to worry about an SP bar, don't have to worry about a time limit, and don't have to worry about drift points. Just have to beat him by 150 meters or go to the goal. Either or works just fine. And we're back on Rocco. Oh jeez. this one doesn't feel actually much different than the one I already have. It feels a little bit more responsive, not gonna lie. So it does feel definitely better than the one that I have going. So I don't know what setup they have, but there we go. First try, first win. So signed with them. Now we got Brighton. Yes, I know I'm not driving a Mitsubishi, doesn't matter. SP battle in a Evo 5? No, an Evo 6. Whoops. My bad. Didn't think I would get that one wrong. Oh well. But hopefully this goes smoothly, considering the SP battles on Rocco are not very good. And away we go. Huh, this Evo doesn't actually feel too bad. I stand corrected. It turns in, and then it just outright stops turning. I like it and I don't like it at the same time. Starts turning in and then just massively understeers after that, but oh well. So that's done. That's 2 down, 2 more to go. So target top. TACB, oh my god. Damn it. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. So what's the time? I do believe this is not the drift points. Yeah. 2 minute 40. Okay, that's doable. And a Mitsubishi Mirage. Which means I've got front wheel drive. At least this is a lot more controllable than the Impreza is. Then again, I am pulling less power, so definitely feels a lot more manageable. Not gonna lie. Oops. A lot more turning than I thought. Gotta get used to that. Brakes, brakes could be a little bit better. Seems like it's more towards the rear. Either that or it's just not that high of a level on brakes. These are probably pulling what, level 2s? And just the hairpins to go. And we're pretty much done. Well, actually, looking at the bar, never mind. I figured the goal was going to be after the hairpins. Damn it. Thought I would get that. So that is I believe that's the last hairpin. I don't think there's another one. Over the bridge. And now through all the left-handers and right-handers. Craziness that's over here. Oh, nope, there is another hairpin. Still think that feels like more as a 90-degree corner instead of a actual hairpin. Oh, so we're going right to the end. Oh, damn. And I don't mind hitting the wall. We're across the line. Beat it by 20 seconds. I'm good with this. So, signed with them. I'll have to change the stickers on my cars after. Now we just have speed license to deal with. Wait, what? You cannot add any more sponsors. Your sponsor slots are full. To add new sponsors, you must terminate. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing it's... Yep, it's Shyster. Do you want to terminate? Yes, I do. So speed license it is. Ah, there's the CATB. Oh, this is gonna suck. And it's on Zhao and it's an uphill. Oh, God. This is gonna be fun. And I'm being sarcastic on that. Can't imagine what the point is gonna require me to do. 22,000 or 2,200 points on the first corner. That, I remember this taking me quite a few tries. There we go. Okay, didn't need to go that high of a number, but only need 800, but we're good. Damn it. Okay, take number 4. Same corner keeps catching me out. And it's such an easy corner too. Okay, that's good. Good there, got a bit of a tank slapper. Don't know why. Good there. Ooh, that was kind of close. Okay, we're good here. And now for the corner that keeps catching me out. Go nice and really nice and easy. There we go. Really? 500 points on the hairpin? Okay. Was expecting more. Okay. And we're good. Took 4 tries. And across the line. That's done. Don't have to worry about them anymore. Don't have to do it again. My God. So, that's done. I'll change the stickers off camera. But with that, that's going to wrap up this episode. So the question from the beginning was, when Lexus decided to make the LFA, why did they use a digital dash? What was the reason they decided to do that? So leave your answers in the comment section down below, and I will let you know the answer next episode. And with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.